So, hey guys, my name is Manas, and after a long period of time, I'm back on my channel. In this particular period, I need to explain some kind of things. In this particular period, I'm finished my engineering. Right now, I got two offers in IT, and from my mechanical background, I also have two offers. It's very nice thing about me, about my ki I have four offers. It's completely uh, hard work, as I say, or any kind of reason, whatever you want to uh, take. Okay, but that's not the point here. In this particular video, we are going to build one crazy application. It's not exactly the full stack application. I have already built the application. We are going through that while the time, but we are going to connect two applications just like CodeRabbit or Lovable. Why this two application? The reason behind that choosing the Lovable or CodeRabbit. Let's go with first with our CodeRabbit. Lovable. Lovable is used for AI website builder, and if we talk about the disadvantages instead of advantages, so there are a lot of disadvantages. Just like and it will be not basically AI is not written the uh, bug-free code. There are lots of vulnerabilities, cybersecurity reasons, and there are a lot of limited code. There are lots of issues in your repository. The code is not maintainable, and just like that. I hope I make the point. Then, why we use CodeRabbit? CodeRabbit is used for to review your code. It will be give the suggestion and lots of other things. So that's why we use the CodeRabbit. So I'm going to think to connect this particular two platform and make the application that will be write the sustainable code, not sustainable, that will be write the maintainable code, bug free code. There are very less vulnerabilities. There are no repeated code are going to there. But before we are going to start that, let me tell you the application. Just a second. Am I live? I'm just checking one more time, one more bit. Just click on live button here. ओके, ये लाइव नहीं जा रहा है. ठीक है, यहाँ पर है लगता है. ओके. कैमरा थोड़ा सा लैग कर रहा है ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है, लेकिन क्या पता. आई डोंट नो. ठीक है. So this is the code base that I'm talking about. If I go inside my localhost, let me give you the demo of application. I have already built the application, and basically I'm using vibe coding to build this particular function. There are four sub function. Let me go through with that in bit of moment. But let me give you the tour of our application. Okay, npm runtime, and obviously we are going to deploy that on internet. So that's the valid point. If anyone is asking कि we are going to deploy that or not. ठीक है, संडे का दिन है आज. npm runtime करके मैंने अपने एप्लीकेशन को स्टार्ट कर दिया है. लोडिंग प्रोजेक्ट करके आ रहा है यहाँ पर, एंड आवर प्रोजेक्ट विल बी गेट लोडेड. So this is a sandbox URL. I created this yesterday, as you can see. Today is 30. Oh, I make this application yesterday, but it will be showing today's date. There will be some glitch. If you want to edit some kind of features, then you can do that. Uh, Here you can see the code. There are lots of other things are also there. App folder is also there. By the way, I am adding E2B sandbox. Where is template? I have Docker file in that. I have set up Next.js application. Yes, E2B. And toml file is also there, but toml file से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है हमको. ठीक है. So this is the entire application. This is a completely workable application that I have built. You can make the payments. It's completely workable. You can go through with your past project. You can create new one, and it's so good as well. Here is the code base. If you want to download that, 16 hours ago I made one commit to fixing some kind of errors in that. uh, After that, you can go here, and if you want to download it and if you want to clone that, you can do that. And that's it. And you need some kind of API keys, but before I going to show you the API, I need to hide my screen just for a bit and write it down what kind of keys are you going to need. The first one is for your clerk. There are 4 or 6 kind of keys, just like next public clerk sign in URL, same for sign up, and next public clerk clerk in fallback URL or clerk up fallback URL. The both are same. After that, clerk secret key, clerk publishable key, and you need to go to E2B API key. In that section, you will be get your sandbox URL, uh, sandbox API key. You just need to put that. Then the next one is very important, Open AI API key. I'm coming through in next minute why we are going to use that, and how you can take it, what is the right way to take this particular key, because it is very important. If you don't have, you are not going to write the code using AI. The next thing is our database URL. I'm using neon.db Postgres database, and next thing is next public app URL. So these are the things that we are using as an our environment variables, and that's it. There are 10 to 15 different kind of keys that we needed, and right now I'm coming back with my screen. Okay, so you just need to visit this particular page, platform.openai, and you just need to go inside billings. Inside there, you will be find out there your credit balance. If you have zero, then you need to purchase some credits using add credit balance. You just need to minimum uh, 5 credits and maximum up to $100. Okay, so you need that, basically you need that. It is very important, and if you want to build this kind of application or build some industry standard application, you might be needed that. Okay. uh, After that, so let us come with our point. There are, okay, if we click here, this is our latest project, and we can see we will be have this particular kind of error of what we say, but this is not a exact error I want. So I'm thinking to add one more button here. Using that button, we can revive our sandbox. Right now, if I go 10 and I search this particular file, okay. So this is a type.ts file. Using that file, I'm going to uh, start, or my sandbox time is 20 minutes, because sandbox is not free. If you visit their website, let me go to sandbox E2B sandbox, not a sandbox, E2B. E2B. This is the website. You just need to go here, sign in with your account. And by the way, it's completely free. If you go through with your just a bit of second. If you go inside your billings and budget, you can see I have $98. This is the free limit that getting from E2B. uh, and they are charging how many minutes your sandbox is alive. Just like my sandbox is dead right now because I have crossed the 20-minute limit. So I'm thinking to add one button here. So using that button, we can revive our sandbox for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever it is. So to add that, I just need extract this file, this particular chat, and tell key, just a second. Okay, here we are. Right. Yes. Okay, we are good to go. Add one button. Add one button. Add the add one button. left side, where we are going to add that at here, left side, add one button. Mm, add download left side called as uh, revive or start your sandbox, or you can take the name as you want to take. Just add one button. Do not do any other thing. So using that prompt, we are going to add one button here. And by the way, I'm completely forgot about the ingest. Ingest is used for our background workflow. Uh, Here we are. If you go inside their documentation, they have very good documentation. There are a bunch of other things just like their agentic kit, TypeScript, REST APIs, or they are comfortable with Go, REST, TypeScript, Python as well. And I'll go inside TKR, install SDK. So using that you can install, but I have already installed that, and that's why I'm using this application. But yes, here we are. We get one button, start sandbox, and let's write some logic for that. But before writing logic, we are going to delete this particular thing. There will be a one more error called as code view. Handle authentication. Oops. Okay, here we are. Handle add clerk auth. So project is clerk auth. So yes, this is the main kind of function that I added yesterday. I'm just experimenting with my application. So that's not the point to discuss. Okay, so where we are going to add. So this is the button. Uh, so when user click on this button, if their E to B sandbox is dead, it will get re live uh, for 5 minutes. Do that only and do not change the thing. So we are going to add one logic here. So starting sandbox. Uh, Here we are. So let's go inside the code view. We have file management layout, folder layout, and there are a bunch of other files are also there. So basically, yes, we have to write one function to revive. So that function will be get triggered uh, whenever this particular timeout function is happen. So I just think, where am I using that? फंक्शंस टाइप्स और यूटिल्स, ठीक है, तीन फाइल्स के अंदर हम लोग ये जो है यूज़ कर रहे हैं. दिस इज अ राउटर फाइल, टाइम 5 milliseconds. Okay, it's working, ठीक है. Let's finish that first. And by the way guys, oh, I'm completely forgot about my camera. Okay, here we are. Charging को लगाया था. So I'm just figure out 4 to-dos here in this particular page. So first one is we are doing right now. After the 10 minutes sandbox get revive button that we have added. Then the second thing is I'm going to explain next because that is the completely practical demo. I want to show you guys and then you are going to understand that. If suppose right now my sandbox is dead and I'm just reload my application, everything is looking good. And if I click here, my sandbox is getting realive. Fail. to start sandbox. I don't know why. Let's check our console.logs. Get this error, solve that. I hope my voice is getting clear. I think those who are watching, please like the stream, subscribe the channel, and make sure that you follow along at the end. You can get the code or each and everything you want in the description box. I have also pinned the link to GitHub to get the code. uh, then what is happening? I think compile API sandbox. It will be add one logic here also, na? Okay. Adjust sandbox review endpoint to fix 401 issue properly awaiting auth exacting your route handler post API key. ठीक है. And what about this particular? ठीक है, अभी के लिए इसको मैं रहने देने वाला हूँ. And let's reload one more time and start our sandbox and hope so it will be get starting. And I think it will sandbox review for 5 seconds. Okay, so our application is started. But why this particular application is started? I want this particular kind of application I want started, not this. If I open, what is this? I don't want. Okay, so I just add one button for stop that e to be sandbox. Using that button we are going to stop our sandbox. So we need project ID for that. I think most probably we will be needing project ID. So in this endpoint we are not passing our project ID, so how should it will be get uh, in what project I am working on? HTTP localhost, ठीक है, इसने जो है अपना 3000. Yep. I got it. Got it. What he's doing. Those who are watching, put their name in the chat, guys, so we can talk. And I have meeting at 12 p.m. So I just leave at. Okay, so there will be one button added to stop the sandbox. If I click on that, my sandbox will be get stopped down. Okay. Uh, why I'm not saying nothing? I don't know. Uh, there will be some kind of issues. Iframe, frame the empty string fragment web.txt. I can undo also. Undo the things. This file I just need to delete it. Is there any unstaged changes? Uh, discard all changes. Discard all files. Move to trash. Yep. Is there anything that this is our hydration issue? UI is not good. If I click and hit enter, it will be start doing something. I think so. I might be wrong. ingest API error, event key is not found. ठीक है भाई, event key is not, इसको event key नहीं मिल रही। event key के लिए एक सेकेंड, मुझे पता है क्या करना है। npx करके इसका npx client test dev, I think using that we can run our ingest dev server, and yep. So there is a lot of back forth we are going to do if we go in this particular uh, make UI more better, and my keyboard event it's not working. I don't know. So to get started or not, I don't understand. So localhost 8288, localhost 8288. So using that, yep, we are getting our ingest. So get sandbox URL, finalize, and complete. If we go here, uh, then our app is up very well. And if we go here, then this particular sandbox is ठीक है, हमारा sandbox जो चल रहा है। ये एक फीचर मैंने ऐड किया तो था, लेकिन यहाँ पर जो है मैं हाइड कर देता हूँ इसको। हाइड मैंने क्या कर दिया, रेफरेंस हाइड, ठीक है। अभी ये तो चल रहा है, अभी मैं इसको कट आउट भी कर सकता हूँ ताकि ये मेरा टाइम वेस्ट ना हो। ठीक है, द नेक्स्ट थिंग, I want to add one loader, but that's not the real point, because if we add, does anyone have any kind of solution in the chat? It will tell me if anyone is watching. I don't think so. Let's go to our yep, override, and close the project. Code view करके कुछ तो हुआ यहाँ पर। ठीक है, अभी जो है मैं इसको एक स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड चैट ऐड करने वाला हूँ। यार मुझे ना समझ नहीं आ रहा है मैं कैसे करूँ, मुझे क्या चाहिए, if suppose. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, right now what happened, I just go inside my Excel draw. uh, so this is my computer screen right now, and whenever I click on any kind of project just like this particular, so my screen is getting divided in two such parts, just like this one is chat and this one is our output or code view. So my screen is getting divided in two parts just like that. So what am I thinking, there will be one more view that I want to add, and here at the nav bar, because UI is going to create some cluttery problems or not looking our app very good. So if we add, there are such kind of buttons are also there, just like download a button. You cannot find it in our original tutorial. I have add after. There will be one more called as code review. This is the code view. ठीक है. So this is a code view. So how should I explain this to AI? So for that, simple one is to take screenshot, just like me, and go inside your this particular just a bit of moment. I just need to check one mail, yeah, because it is very important. Just a second. Uh, Microsoft International Conference on. So we have submitted one paper in international conference, so that will get accepted. So congratulations to me. Why my camera is getting blurred? Okay. Yep, it's fine. ठीक है. So yep. So where we are explaining the about AI. So right now my screen is ठीक है. सो हमने जो है बना दिया है. अभी ये क्या करेगा, चैट यहाँ पर एक आएगा, और मे बी वी कैन डू दैट डेमो कोड और कोड रिव्यू. ओके, लेट्स रीडिंग प्रोजेक्ट व्यू, प्लानिंग कोड रिव्यू सेक्शन, वर्किंग. अगर इसने अगर अपना दिमाग चलाया, जो कि ये मोस्ट प्रोबेबली नहीं चलाएगा, जो कि चला रहा है, ठीक है, चला रहा है. आई वांट दिस. यस, आई वांट दिस कोड रैबिट रिव्यू. Code review review. This section will be display automated code review for feedback from CodeRabbit for your current fragment. Pending integration, once connect review will be appear for the select fragment. ठीक है, जो कि मुझे पसंद आया. ये मुझे काफ़ी ज़्यादा पसंद आया इसने ये जो किया है अभी रिव्यू. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ CodeRabbit, ये इसने कहाँ पे किया है, ये रिव्यू कर देता हूँ मैं सिर्फ इसको, ताकि ये थोड़ा सा अच्छा भी तो लगे. ठीक है. Change the icon, code icon to review icon in React lucid react. ठीक है, review lucid, where we find out icon, what type of icon we used for review in lucid react. Star icon, star hal, user star. I want such kind of icon ki magnifying glass is also there. Right तो नहीं गए ना? Magnifying glass is also there and background that file. Uh, Star, I don't think that will be good. Uh, Search security. Yes, security is the good one. Mm, let's find out the better. Yes, this one is looking good. Shield. Yes, we got it. We got it. Ah, now keep this code. Uh, keep this up. Now, we need to connect the code rabbit. For that, I have their API key. But before we are going to connect that, there are some things that I need to tell you. Uh, tell you. So there are some kind of things. If suppose we have this green kind of project, if we have Manas test project, if we have Manas test 2 project, so there are different projects, and for that different code are available. So we want for the different code we have different review. We don't want the same review for each and every one. So there are project IDs also needed. So there are different review according to project where we have for EG. If we have project called as Manas test 1, so in the Manas test 1 uh, code is get from that and review that, and that review will appear appear in appear in uh, the review tab. I hope you understand what I am trying to tell you. Let me search for project ID. Is there any kind of IDs available in my database? Yes, we have project ID messages. Uh, so basically you need to use the project ID for that. ठीक है, मैं इसको अभी के लिए बंद करता हूँ, सबको बंद करता हूँ, and we will be waiting. We wait until it will get finished. So तब तक अगर कोई देख रहा है, so let's comment down your name in the chat. सो दिस इज़ प्रिटी इंटरेस्टिंग आई थिंक। मेरा वॉइस अगर आ रहा है तो ठीक है, आ रहा है ना? यस। बम वगैरह पता नहीं क्यों फूट रहे, मैं तो बिहार में भी नहीं रहता। इट्स प्रिटी इंटरेस्टिंग। ठीक है, इट विल बी क्रिएट वन राउट कॉल्ड एज रिव्यू वेयर इन जे सैंडबॉक्स not there, I think. Sandbox folder is not there, so we just delete that and project view, project view के अंदर कुछ तो import वगैरह कुछ तो किया है। Review text used and working। ओके, इसको काम करने देते हैं अभी के लिए, अभी हम लोग कुछ नहीं करते। फिक्स कॉम्पोनेंट। So I just need to get fetch review, and the review is automate code CodeRabbit integration pending. Set CodeRabbit API key to enable real review. Okay भाई। is defined with okay, error cache set error। इसको डिलीट कर दो तो ये रहेगा, तब ये इसको ऐसे रहने दो। yep, we have to add but why it will be not added any kind of SDE? Is there any kind of SDs available for CodeRabbit? I don't know। मैंने देखा भी नहीं कहीं पर कुछ इंस्टॉल वगैरह करना है या फिर नहीं। So I just need to pause my screen for a while. So just take API key, but I am there. My camera is also there. Show you my face. Vibe, create API key, and copy the API key inside my env. Copy this one, paste it out here. Just copy this. It's my API key. I think I need to put that in this or not। ठीक है, अभी के लिए मैं इसको क्लोज कर देता हूँ। मैंने कहीं पर कुछ तो नहीं करना दिया। ठीक है यार, मैंने ये वाली फाइल बंद नहीं की। ये की लगता है फ्री है, आई डोंट नो, मुझे पता नहीं। फेच रिव्यू फ्रॉम कोड रैबिट, अभी ये अभी के लिए कोड रैबिट रिक्वेस्ट फेल। नो, कोड रैबिट रिक्वेस्ट फेल, आई डोंट नो व्हाई। Let's check one more time। oh, I know you guys are seeing nothing। so code rabbit review is failed। एंटर मारता हूँ मैं फटाफट, कोड रैबिट को लोडिंग पे लगाता हूँ। रिव्यू इज गेटिंग फेल्ड। या पता नहीं क्यों। solve the error solve the error uh, solve the error। is there any kind of SDK should I need? npm, मैं just npm सर्च करता हूँ, npm install वगैरह कुछ करके कुछ है क्या? npm पैकेज है ये। इसकी कुछ नीड नहीं है. So thanks for log 502 come for the external cold rabbit call. I have to update review API gratefully. क्या ये इसका endpoint है क्या? एक सेकंड चेक करके रखता हूँ. API Nginx. ठीक है, एक बार फिर से करके देखते हैं हम लोग. यप. What? Code rabbit request failed. Detail 404 not found. Showing mock review. Okay. कुछ तो दिख रहा है instead of seeing nothing. Code rabbit endpoint. Process dot code rabbit endpoint. ठीक है, मैं इसको देखता हूँ एक बार. यहाँ पर डॉक्यूमेंटेशन के ऊपर सर्च करता हूँ मैं. ऐसा कुछ की वगैरह कुछ है क्या? Code rabbit endpoint. Code rabbit. Subscription automatically add. एक बार फिर से मैं रिव्यू पर देखता हूँ पेज करके. कुछ मिल रहा है नहीं. लॉग्स में तो कुछ भी नहीं मिल रहा. Getting this from rabbit. Thanks for updating for the. What's need to get real review? Set valid code rabbit in your environment. Provide correct code rabbit API endpoint for review. Their SaaS may use different. Confirm. ओके, ये लगता है मुझे लेनी पड़ेगी कहीं से. ठीक है. ठीक है यार, ये कैसे? ये तो पंगे हो गए. सी ऐप पे हो गए, सी ऐप पे. चैट जीपीटी कहीं पर खुला है क्या मेरा? नहीं, कहीं पर तो चैट ओपन की होगी लगता है इसकी. एंड ठीक है, मैं अभी इसको करके देखता हूँ यार, कुछ हो जाए. प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर इज क्विक लो डाउन. गो टू यार फाइंड एपीआई की इंटीग्रेशन डेवलपमेंट सेटिंग. जनरेट न्यू एपीआई की. ऐड यूजर एपीआई की करेक्ट एपीआई एंड पॉइंट. Don't use sample review endpoint for the most setup correct use. If you're using project specific workspace, it may include project ID. Yep. You can find project ID under the project setting API. Project setting API. Where is the project one? Ah, dashboard. Uh, repository, wipe, and changes. What I do, tell me. What I do to get review from Code Rabbit. Create code Rabbit accounts, verify, generate your API key, most important, open dashboard developers API key, environment key. If you don't have this code review request will be get ignored. Find the correct API endpoint. This is the most people mess up. There is a two types of endpoint, global endpoint. Uh, okay, works for the most app review, project specific endpoint. Some accounts use this. You Rapid API. Print the correct request. Rapid X. JSON body. All right, Manas. Let's clean this up. Your code fine. The only reason code Rabbit giving the huh you are using reviewed correct endpoint. S is not there, so that's why. Payload. Where is my payload? Inside the handler. ये भी फाइल में इसको दे ही देता हूँ. Where it's I'm just check one more time if by the time it will get happen or not. I think it will be working. Yes. Where should I get this pay? I am wait. Okay, guys. ठीक है। ठीक है। अरे यार। ओके। इज देयर एनी काइंड ऑफ echo? या ओहो। ओके यार, right now getting this what I see in CodeRabbit public talk. एक बार ये फिक्स हो जाए तो हमारा पूरा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगा। Those who are watching, put their name in the chat, guys. uh okay, 1 घंटा होने को आ गया। और जिस किसी ने लाइक वगैरह नहीं किया है, प्लीज़ लाइक द चैनल, हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन। और इसको आज तो सॉल्व करके गिटहब रिपोजिटरी नहीं यार। एक बार यहाँ पर देखता हूँ क्या हो क्या रहा है. Thanks for end up giving chance. The review and so there will be a one thing that we can do. uh, just like our undo कर देते हैं एक बार changes करके stage कर देते हैं save कर देते हैं review वाला हमारा हटा देते हैं एक बार. You should react field. Okay, so what we can do, we can mm, we can do one more thing, just like bolt will be do and lovable will be do. What they are doing, if you stage any kind of changes and after your each and every single change they are going to commit on your GitHub, so that commit is not going to connect to your account, not made by you, so we can review that commit. So you can see on your GitHub account that commit. uh, we can get project ID or GitHub project ID repository ID, and using that thing we are going to connect GitHub CodeRabbit and our project. So there will be one triangle will be formed, and this one thing is not gonna work. We can do it either now and in the next stream, but most of you please join that particular stream. I hope you, if someone is watching till here, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.